Hi, it's me, Arlene, from the Wayne County Public Library, and I'm back again with another book review. And it's not a cookbook this time. Today I'm going to tell you about a new book that's out. It's called Green Christmas, Little Changes That Bring Joy and Help the Planet. And I was really excited when I saw this in the book reviews, and I thought I really want to share this book with you. Because, I think personally we're trying to be more earth-friendly at our house and try and live a more sustainable lifestyle. So this book really spoke to me. The book is by Eilidh Gallagher, and some of the things that I like about this book. Let's get into the book. It's just chock full of wonderful ideas of how you can use less plastic, reduce your carbon footprint at Christmas time. And some of the sections that spoke to me, it's got lots of really good things like festive planning, Christmas cards, how to make your own Christmas cards that are earth-friendly, doing homegrown gifts and maybe reusing gifts. I know that sounds weird to re-gift something, but if you have something that you think someone else might really like, there's nothing wrong with giving it to them. Or going and buying something that's used and giving it to them as a gift. I know my husband and I, we love to go antique shopping, and some of our friends get antiques and used things for Christmas because we just really like that idea of not adding to the landfills and giving someone, a loved item that they could use too. So let's see here. What do I want to talk about first? Let's talk about, there's a section in the book on festive foraging. And it tells you that's going outside and finding things that you can then make into gifts to give to people. And it tells you what to forage for. It gives you ideas of what you can make with the things you find. And one of the things that I liked in that section was the fire starters, the pine cone fire starters. And so I made a few of those. I happen to have candle wax at home that I make candles with. So I melted some this morning. We foraged for these pine cones at my father's house. And this morning I made these fire starters. I think they're just absolutely lovely. I melted the candle wax. It was soy candle wax. And then I added some pumpkin pie scent that was meant for candles. So they smell absolutely amazing. And then just dipped them several times to get a nice good coat on it. And so these would be lovely. I could give these as a gift to someone I know who has a fireplace, or we thought we would, if we have a fire in the fire pit in the backyard, we'll throw a couple on the fire pit and enjoy the scent. So that was one idea I really liked. In this book, there's also, it's just full of ideas. It's got recipes for homemade gifts you can make, like gingerbread Christmas biscuits. Talks about how, and I am totally into the making gifts and giving them to people. So it talks about how you can really personalize things and make them gifts from the heart. I've often said that I personally say I love you with food, so I'm totally into that. There's another section, and this impressed me. It's a whole section that talks about using the difference between an artificial tree and the carbon footprint left by that, and getting a real tree. And it says that, a real tree is great. You don't have to worry about deforestation because most Christmas trees are grown at nurseries, and they're specifically grown for Christmas trees, so you don't have to worry about that. However, how you dispose of it does matter. If you just throw it into the landfill and it decomposes, it's going to release CO2 and contribute to greenhouse gases. So the best thing to do is to either burn it or chip it up. That would reduce the carbon footprint by 80%. And then it talked about artificial trees and how, while they're made of plastic and, you think of them as bad, if you use it for an extended amount, don't just use it for a few years and then buy a new one. You have to use it for several years to zero out the carbon footprint of it. So it said 20 years, which is not a problem for my husband and I. We've probably had ours that long. So it's just really good information on, what you can do to make your Christmas more earth friendly. So I really recommend this book. Again, it's Green Christmas by Eilidh Gallagher, and I really suggest you call your local branch of the Wayne County Public Library and place a hold on it today. Thank you for joining me.